There is, as we look at it, there is no bar in this provision. It simply says there will be benches and there will be judges who will sit on these constitutional benches. अब आप आ जाए इसके साथ 3 पढ़ें.
3. No bench of the Supreme Court other than a constitutional bench shall exercise following jurisdictions vested in the Supreme Court.
So this provision now says that the jurisdiction vested in the Supreme Court under these A, B, and C, in your case it's the 184A wala, that jurisdiction will be exercised by the Supreme Court, right? By the constitutional bench of the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Now, for some reason, we keep reading this as an ouster to say that no one else will do it. It doesn't. It simply says no other bench will do it. One question, one issue. The second is that even if we want to read it in that way to say that no bench other than a constitutional bench will exercise this jurisdiction. So chale, read it like that, that no other bench will. So it means a constitutional bench will hear a case on the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court under 184, right?
Yes.
In which means that bench, that constitutional bench will then interpret the Constitution, right?
Yes.
So then that bench, this bench, is now reading 191A and reading 191A1 and 3 and interpreting the Constitution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So then where is the bar? It is exercising the jurisdiction that has been given to it under 191A. It is reading the provisions of the Constitution and it is interpreting it. And in doing that interpretation, it is saying that while exercising this jurisdiction, because this is a matter of, it's a constitutional amendment, that we interpret this to mean that a full court can hear the matter. Would that make sense? Rather than reading it as a bar?
आप अपना बता दीजिए ना इसमें आपका क्या जवाब है?
My lord, मैं तो ये कहता हूँ, मैं तो,
I'm just saying an alternate to a bar, which we are seeing as something that is stopping. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, that I, in the first case, said I don't see a bar. But if there is a bar, and we want to say that there is a bar, then where is the bar? This provision says interpret the Constitution to the constitutional bench.
I think this is a substitution of the rules. Rule 11 जहाँ पे benches बनते थे, अब उन्होंने constitution के benches, उसमें भी कोई बार नहीं था. देखिए वही जो rules में थे वो यहाँ
rules में जो benches का concept था.
देखिए starting में in your initial arguments, at least you and me on agreement, at least on one thing, that if 16 judges will hear this case, that would be a regular bench and not the constitutional bench. And I think you agreed to that, and it is recorded.
I think if the recording is looked at, I said that there is the full court, the original full court would hear.
Yes.
Anyway, my lord, I want to move on now.
Okay, no, when we talk about the 16 judges, the 8 earlier and 8 these judges, then you agree that that would not be a constitutional bench. If it is a full court, that would be a regular court, regular bench, regular full court.
If any bench, if any sitting of the Supreme Court other than a constitutional bench is a regular bench,
you don't want to that the new judges should not sit in these cases because they were not, or they were the beneficiary, or they were appointed after 26th constitutional amendment. So there is a dispute. One say that there is only bench and the other say that there is a full court, there is no bar. I am still asking, and for last many days we are doing this exercise, and all advocates similarly arguments are the same. They are arguing the same things, that full court, no full court, why the constitutional bench. But there are still some rigors under sub-article 3 of the Article 191A. How we can ignore these things? And when you ask the full court, you want that the regular bench will be hear this case. So how we can constitute the regular bench of full court or the 16 judges?
My lord, the answer to that is that,
and there is a clear bar. The constitutional bench mein, the judges should be nominated by the Judicial Commission of Pakistan. Either we cannot ask them, we cannot direct them.
No,
to
I have
nominate.
not asked for that.
No, some judges, some of the learned counsel
Yes.
said that the matter may be referred to the Judicial Commission of Pakistan for nominating all judges of the Supreme Court as the constitutional bench judges. So there are divergent arguments. You see, there is
There
no
may be divergent
exactly the same footing is not available. Everybody is arguing somehow or the other different. arguments.
Well, your lordships and your ladyships have the burden of deciding. And that burden will entail, if you say that your hands are tied, and even if you wanted to, you could not refer the cases to the full court. It is my respectful submission that is not the correct constitutional position. Your hands are not tied. You would be rewriting Article 191A3 and inserting a provision into it that a constitutional bench may never refer a case to the full court. There is no such language. I'm sorry, it's not there.
आपके कहने का ये मकसद है कि हम इस केस को किसी रेगुलर बेंच में नहीं भिजवा सकते लेकिन फुल कोर्ट में भिजवा सकते
Yes,
ये आपका कहना है
yes.
तो रेगुलर यूज
Yes, नहीं वो इसलिए मैं जस्टिस मजहर से आई नो ही सेइंग आई एग्रीड कि इट्स अ रेगुलर बेंच मैंने ट्राइफरकेशन का है माय लॉर्ड फुल कोर्ट स्टिल एग्जिस्ट्स प्लीज डोंट टेक
No, I understand. We don't say that फुल कोर्ट की बात नहीं आपने नहीं की है मैं
जी,
कह रहा हूँ
जी।
कि जब वो जाएगा तो वो तो रेगुलर बेंच की ऐसे से सुनेगा ना बिकॉज द 8 जजेस आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बेंच सो दिस इज अ मिक्स एंड मैच ऑफ रेगुलर जजेस एंड द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बेंच जजेस
Your
8
lordships,
and
can I refer in my submission? Ziaur Rahman was read relating to judicial power. Asma Jilani relates to judicial power. I have set out the extract from Asma Jilani at serial number 15. I'm not going to read it out, but it says that judicial power vests in the Supreme Court, even where the language of the ouster is explicit. And in this case, in my submission, there is no such explicit language. Your jurisdiction is not taken away. कल को अगर 27वीं आईनी तरमीम आती है और पार्लियामेंट ये फैसला करती है कि an executive officer will sit above the Supreme Court and decide all cases finally. Can you not look at it? Of course you can look at it. You will have to look and examine the scope of that amendment in exercise of your judicial power.
Nobody has declined to hear your merit case or 226 amendment challenge.
Your Lordship,
by this bench.
I am
ये तो हम नहीं
addressing...
कह रहे आपसे कि हम नहीं सुन रहे इसको मतलब if you want to argue on merit obviously we will hear your case whether the
Merits की
constitutional
मैं बात नहीं
amendment
कर रहा.
is in accordance with the basic structure and scheme or not. That is
Lord,
the
my
basic
Lord,
point of your challenge.
मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि आप लोग जो ऑब्जर्वेशंस आ रही हैं फ्रॉम सम मेंबर्स ऑफ द बेंच
No.
कि
आपने ये
हम
बात
अगर
की कि-
चाहें भी आप
if-
हमें रास्ता दिखाएं
No.
मैं कह रहा हूं रास्ता है प्लीज
नहीं।
उस रास्ते को लें आप
नहीं,
दिस इज द
It
सबमिशन
is your argument if somebody imposed some executive on the Supreme Court and we cannot allow or we cannot hear that challenge, it is not the case. Still we can hear, you can start your argument on merit right now.